all transports our way. Prepare for ground assault.
Alright, welcome Commanders to the first episode of Masters of the Force. This is Intel Officer Luke, and this is
Engineering Captain Courtney.
So we're going to be running, this is going to be our first battle report for Star Wars Legion. We're really excited to do it. So I'm running my Desert Rats, the Rebels. Of course, they're now on an ice planet, so I'm sure it'll be great. And then what are you running?
I've got, Vader's 501st.
Alright, so we've got Vader and his people. And let's check out the list. Let's get to it.
Okay, a shout out to our host tonight. It's the Games Cube at Parramatta, and tonight it's being run by the Dark Lord Lindsay. Yeah. Say hi, Lindsay.
Hey, g'day everyone, how you doing?
So this is my list for tonight's battle. I have Darth Vader with Force Reflexes, Saber Throw and Battle Meditation, 2 units of Bikes with nothing, ATST with a Side Blaster, and 3 units of Stormtroopers, 2 with Concussion and 1 with Impact Grenades, and a couple extra Stormtroopers in there as well. So the plan with this is to just go out and try and get objectives. I haven't really thought it out. Use the bikes to go hunting some of the bigger stuff, and the ATST in the middle to keep the centre safe, and use Vader aggressively. We'll see how it goes.
Alright, so this is my list. This is the Desert Rats. Obviously I'm running Rebels. So I have Luke Skywalker with Battle Meditation and Jedi Mind Tricks. For support I have 2 ATRTs with the ATRT Rotary Blaster. In my heavy slot I got a T-47 Airspeeder just with Wedge, no other upgrades. And then in my core I have 4 Trooper Squads. 3 of them are exactly the same. They have Z6s and Concussion Grenades. And then my 4th one has a Z6 as well, but it doesn't have the Concussion Grenades, but it has a extra Rebel Trooper. And that's pretty much it. I haven't really played that many games, so I'm just going to try and win, because that's about my level of strategic depth at the moment. But I also do think that I have like a heavy fire base, which I want to sort of work off, and then hopefully sort of counterpunch with either Luke or the Speeder. And I mean, really it's going to depend on the objectives. I think that's the main thing that I haven't fully wrapped my head around, so we'll see how we go today. Yep. Alright, so we've just gone through and defined our terrain. So we're calling the ice pieces heavy cover if you're behind them. Obviously if you're completely line of sight obstructed, you're not in range. The forests are light cover. The hills, if you're behind them but not completely obstructed, are light cover. They're also not impassable terrain, so you can climb up on them, but we're saying the heights, like the ATST can't climb in one hit. Like it has to walk its way up or do like a full turn. The rock barricades, if you're behind them, you get heavy cover, and that's it. That's all the terrain. So heavy, light if you're behind it. You can climb up on it. It's all good. Alright, so I had the bid with 798 to Courtney 799. I elected to go blue player because I actually haven't been blue player yet. So for my first selection, I'm going to kill Breakthrough.
Now I'm going to kill Limited Visibility.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Well, I'm going to get rid of rapid reinforcements as well.
Alright, so in the end we are playing Intercept the transmissions in a hostile environment in the Battle Lines deployment.
Okay, this is what the board state looks like after deployment. So all Luke's forces are deployed as such. All of Courtney's stuff is deployed as such. Alright, there's the first intercept transmission token, the one in the middle, and the one on the furthest right. Alright, start of turn 1, what are your orders?
It is, for me, standing orders.
Standing orders.
Alright, red dice. It is Courtney.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the initiative.
I'm assigning my one order to the ATST.
Alright, and then I am matching that. I'm assigning mine to the T-47 S-meter. Heavy, go!
One is coming from the bag. See what I get. Oh, troopers. So I'm going to move this squad here. Go that way. Move the guys up. And I'm going to dodge.
Alright, pulling from the bag for my first activation, and we have Luke. That's Luke. Well, great. That's what I wanted. He is exactly who I wanted first. Alright, let me work out what I'm going to do. Alright, so for my first action, I'm going to move. I'm not going to do the full move. I'm just going to move up so that I'm touching the stone wall, and then for my second action, I'm going to dodge.
I'm going from the bag again. Troopers again. Go with this unit here. So I'm going to climb up onto here.
Yep, so using both actions. Yep, and then just deploying cohesion. Yeah, nice. Yep,
and that's them.
Sweet. Alright, pulling from the bag again. I pull a trooper unit. So I'm gonna go with this trooper unit. I don't really need the move because they can move too, but I'm just gonna move up behind the rock wall, and they're gonna dodge as well. They're taking a dodge, and we're good.
Alright, I'm pulling from the bag again. Let's see what I pull. Vader.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. Vader's going to move, and then move again.
Move.
And then move again. To there. And he's also going to tap force reflexes. And dodge. You know, on the off chance someone shoots me.
Alright, so I'm pulling from the bag. I pulled another trooper unit. So I've decided to go with this trooper unit. They're going to just move up behind the barricade so the unit leader can get in base contact with it, which gets them in range of that Stormtrooper unit. I'm just going to cluster around. And we're gonna shoot at them. So 6 white, 5 black. Alright, there's a bunch of crits. Alright, so we got 3 crits, and actually we got 4. 4 crits on the white. What a brutal. Now we're gonna lose 2 for heavy cover. And you can dodge that.
Yeah, I'll dodge that.
Dodge that. So take 4 saves, sir. Wow, go.
And
1.
I lose 1.
I'm okay with that, because that was some bullshit rolls. So if it had wiped out like the squad, I would have felt pretty guilty. I would have been happy, but I would have felt guilty about it.
And the first suppression token of the game. So going from the bag again. My final trooper unit. I'm going to move these guys twice. So 1. And then right up to there. He's actually going to go there. And that's their activation.
kneecap a guy. Yeah, let me kneecap a guy. No, that's some really good line of sight blocking terrain. It's good stuff. I love it. What will I pull from my bag of tricks this time, Ken? Alright, I've got my first ATRT. I actually have to think about which one I'm activating. I elected to go with this ATRT. For my first action, I'm just going to move and expert climber at it. I really could not give a fuck. And then I'm going to go on standby.
So, wonder what I'm going to pull, having that.
It's
going to be 2 bikes.
It's a bike.
This is the compulsory move for the bikes. So he goes to there, and then I'm going to do another move. To there. He catches up.
Yep.
And now I'm going to shoot at this unit here.
Yeah, so heavy cover, obviously.
Yep. Just from the barricade. So, 2, 2, 2.
2 drop for heavy cover.
Yep.
Those would convert or whatever for impact.
Yeah, you don't have armor, so.
Whatever. 2 wins. Save one.
1 week.
Alright, I'll take.
And a suppression.
Yep. But I'm in base contact with a piece of terrain.
Yeah, good point.
Next from my bag of tricks we have my Trippian. I'm gonna go with this one. And then let me work out what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I was just barely out of range 3, so I couldn't just DACA from the start. So the unit leader is just gonna move up and just hug that little thing, and then obviously get everyone into cohesion. So putting them at the extreme. Put them like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a cheeky git and go something like that. Because then that way I won't be giving you heavy cover. Alright, and then we're gonna shoot you. So 4 black, 6 white. I wish I had aim, but I do not. Yep, that's right. So you lose 1 for your cover, so you take 3.
Okay. And I save 1.
Yep, which is just enough to keep you on the board.
Alive.
Alright, that's him.
So, yep. So this is my last activation from the bag. So I've got a compulsory move with bikes. There. And then doing a move. Go that way a little bit. To there.
Stand by!
Yes.
So does that trigger now?
Yeah.
Alright. And I just whirl up some dice.
You can move or shoot.
I'm gonna shoot, obviously. No, I'm gonna move. Alright, 5 dice into these jacks. Converts to a crit, you lose 1 for cover, take 2.
They've got no armor.
Oh yeah! Wait, what?
It doesn't matter.
Bikes don't have armor.
It's on a,
Yeah, it's still converts to a
Oh, so, yeah.
search. Come on, mate.
Stop talking.
And I stop both.
Stop talking shit, Ken.
And now I'm going to shoot back.
Yep. Who you shooting at? Me? ATRT?
Yep. They surge to hits.
Yep. And then 2 of them will convert to armor.
Yep.
I think you added additional, but that's fine because you'll lose them anyway. So.
Well, it would counter for cover, but they go
Yeah,
away.
yeah, I got it.
So 3.
3. Come on, white dice, you gods. White dice, no surge. Here we go. Hero time. Save 1. Take 2.
And just standby goes away.
Yep.
There you go.
I still have, a choice in the bag, which is weird. So I'm pulling from the bag, and I pull my ATRT, so I have to do my ATRT. Alright, so I'm gonna move like so, and puts me in range and arc, and no cover, so we're gonna shoot you.
Besides cover.
Well, you know, your speed cover.
Speeder cover.
Yeah, no additional cover. So losing 1 for your speed of 1, so take 3.
Save 1, take 2. So he dies.
And then he takes 1.
He takes 1.
Alright, sweet. Alright, so this is an interjection. So basically off camera we've had some discussion that basically the cover rules are confusing currently. Basically we've had 4 different opinions. Ken's, mine, Courtney's, actually we've had more.
We have.
Damien's, everyone's come in with their 2 cents and we've had about as many different answers. So basically what we're going with is that, so obviously Courtney has line of sight, but because base to base he draws across cover, he gives cover 1, light cover. We know that's probably wrong, but every option is probably wrong. And that's just easy and simple. So please FAQ that shit.
Well, after activation, which is the ATST, I'm going to aim and then shoot at this ATRT. Why I aim?
Was that range 3?
Yes.
Okay, so he's using Arsenal 2 in both weapons.
Oh my god!
It's a lot of dice.
Oh my god, that is a lot of dice. Is it range 3? Is it range 3 though? I think it's range 4, my brethren.
Well then, that changes everything.
You want to move up? Yeah, I was gonna say. There you go. You stomp on some shit.
I'll stop right behind that.
Alright, now you're definitely in range 3.
Yeah, but now I don't get that aim.
Yeah, but you get 3 extra dice, so...
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than an aim. Wow, except when
Until you roll that. They both convert to impacts.
Cover 1 though.
Yeah, that'll happen. So 1.
1. Alright, I'll take that.
That was terrible. Terrible roll. And then he saved. I'll wait for him to roll the surge.
Oh, jeez. That ATRT pilot,
a little too happy.
that ATRT like pilot is probably like, he just probably just got like shot everything around him and he's like, oh my god,
Hey, I'm fine.
I'm alive! Oh my god! Courtney's dice or Courtney's dice. No. Ready? Surprise from the bag. It's a trooper unit, and it's this trooper unit. Alright, so I'm giving away an extra level of cover for shooting through the ATRT, so they will have heavy cover, but it's basically better for me to... Like, it's exactly the same if I aim. Or is it? Oh man, I'm just thinking about it now. I don't think it is. Anyway, whatever, I've already said it. Aim and shoot. Hey there. Yeah, no one gives a shit about that when you fucking roll that many crits. Alright, so we're gonna re-roll these 2. Alright, that's, so lose those for heavy cover, take 6. Wow. That's some good shit. Look. Open up.
You can kill an ATRT with that.
Alright, 6 A's, here we go. Alright, right there.
Hey, I save 2.
So 1 dies.
1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
1 takes a wound. Hey look, they're exactly even. Alright, and that's that unit. Go. Alright, so compulsory move, gotta thread the needle. Yeah, just land on that shit.
You got a wedge?
Am I gonna wedge? No. Probably not. I'm probably gonna... Let me work out what I'm gonna do. Alright, so for my second, I'm just going to do a partial move. So pretty much, it's all going wrong. So pretty much just landing like so. Yeah, cool. Alright, everyone, yeah, that went great. I'm really glad you're filming all of this, Ken. It's so magical. This is just part of the cinematic experience of Star Wars Legion, where your model doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, and then let me work out what I'm going to do for my second action phase. That was great. Are you still filming this? Alright, so I think I need to do it. As much as I want to shoot the trooper unit while they're in my arc, I think the ATST is the biggest threat apart from Vader for me on the board. So I'm going to try and get some early hits in. So we're just firing, no aim because I moved as my first action. Wow, that was great. That converts. Oh wait, do I have a surge? No, I have a defensive surge. So yeah, take 1. Roll that shit. Fuck. Alright, well that went well.
What about as well as my 88?
End of round. End of round. So I'm in base contact, so the hostile conditions don't affect me. So I lose expression. Everyone loses their dodge tokens, and that's everything. And then over on your side, Courtney.
Vader loses his dodge, his force reflexes, refreshes, but these guys, because I've screwed up, don't actually lose their suppression because of hostile environment there. They're not actually in base with the terrain. The mill there.
Alright, turn 2. Let's go.
Okay, turn 2. This is what the board state looks like.
By itself,
What are your orders?
I got my ally is the Force.
And I've got assault.
Alright, so I have the initiative. Alright, so for my ally is the Force. I'm going to do this troop unit so they pick up a dodge. And I'm going to do this troop unit beside me just here. So they get a dodge.
For my assault, I'm going to do Vader, the ATST, and check this, but I've got battle meditation, but just to show, and this trooper unit here.
Cool. Alright, so my initiative, I'm going to pull from the bag. Fuck, of course I pull Luke. I was like, yeah, there's only one result in here that I don't want. So of course I pull it! Alright, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, for my first action, I'm gonna dodge. And then what I'm gonna do is, for my second, I'm actually just gonna stand by. Alright, done.
My first activation is going to be the ATST. He's going to aim, and then he's going to unload on this ATRT, hopefully better than last round. And the aim, so those two.
Oh, that's bad.
And then impact 4 in total.
So you lose 1.
So I lose 1 from cover, and then they're all crits.
Oh, actually, then you...
Then that one would go away for cover, so 5. Yeah, just a little bit better than last round.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 5 times better.
I think it's actually infinitely. And
I take 1. Don't freak out.
You take 4.
I meant, sorry, I saved 1 is what I meant to say. I take 4, which is a damage roll. Don't know. I think that's the damaged one, not the destroyed one.
Yeah, the one where you have to roll.
It's like I potentially have an eye on it.
Yeah.
Alright. And then that's your activation.
I need it.
Alright, I'm ready. One from the bag. We get a trooper unit. Alright, so I'm going to activate this trooper unit. They're going to move for their first action. I'm just going to spend all of the time. Well, actually, I can do it like that. Yeah. And then we're going to shoot the speeder back. So 4 black, 6 white. He's got cover 1. I got no aims or anything for that move. Alright, here we go. So you lose 1 for cover 1, and you take 4.
Ooh.
Alright.
I save 2. I take 2, which kills him from the one from the last turn.
Yeah, nice. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff.
I'm pulling from the bag. A speeder bike. Well, there's one card in there that's useless. So, for my compulsory move, I'm going to do that.
Yep.
I am going to then aim.
Yep.
And shoot.
Yep. So 1 red, 1 black,
And 1 black. And I do not have a surge, so I will reroll those 2. And 2.
Don't use surge to a hit. Aren't they both offensive and defensive surge?
Yes.
Yeah.
And surge is to a hit as well.
Yeah. So I will.
So glad I rerolled it.
So I will spend my dodge, and then that comes back from nimble. So I got to make 2 saves.
2 saves.
2 saves. 2. No, nothing. So we're going to pull this one, and then they obviously take a suppression. Good thing they're in base contact. Yep.
They haven't activated yet, so even better.
Yeah, true. Alright, we're going from the bag. We have hey, my heavy. Alright. Why is this like just pull the thing I don't want to pull day? Is that what this is? Alright, cool. really glad we fucking doing this game. Alright, so for my compulsory, I'm chucking a hard turn. Like so. I'm going to discard Wedge as a free action. Oh, is he exhaust? Oh, alright. And then, so as my first action, I will do a 360-degree pivot.
I think it's free, isn't it, Wedge? It's free action.
Wedge to use Wedge as a free action, but then it makes your pivot action 360 rather than 90 degree.
Oh, lame.
So you still have to like spend an action to do it. Now decisions. I'm gonna shoot at the troopers. Yeah. Oh wait. Do they get cover being on top, or is it just if you're behind it? Right. Okay. Cool. I didn't want to be the one to say that because it benefits me. Because then it
makes sense. Because you know,
yeah, right.
on a side without any sort of thing.
I needed you to say it because if I say it sounds like a real dick thing. You're like, yeah, they get no cover because they're on the top, right? Like, fuck you, I'm gonna shoot them. All right. So 3 red, 3 black. For 3.
3?
Yep.
Come on, Stormtroopers.
Ooh.
Nothing. 3 dear.
3 go down.
Unfortunate.
And they pick up a suppression, but they're literally on top of the fucking terrain. So.
Pulling out of the bag, I know what I'm going to pull because I'm
Trooper.
speeder. Yep, there's a trooper I pull. So I am. I'm going to go with this unit here. So first off,
Rally.
This
rally.
one?
Yeah. And then if you roll a symbol, you clear it.
I don't clear it. So I only get 1 action.
Yep.
My action is going to actually be recover though.
Yep. Turn.
Done.
That was like the quickest fucking turn of all time.
And you're back to back.
Alright, so I'm pulling from the bag. I got a support. So shockingly, I'm gonna go with the guy that's like fucked up, man. Alright, so because I'm damaged, I need to roll a white dice. If I roll a blank, it's as if I was ioned. So I'm effectively ioned. I've only got 1 action. Which really doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I don't really think there's anything I can do.
No, not really. Oh, I could probably shoot
These jerks, but they would definitely have heavy cover. The guys that just recovered. Yeah, why not? You know, why not? Because I'm pretty sure Vader's going to roll up and fucking annihilate him. Alright, so 5 black.
Isn't it white for that?
What?
On the rotary?
What do you mean?
Isn't it white on the rotary cannon?
Nope. Z6 is. Rotor cannon is 5 black. Yep.
With surging is correct.
Yeah. So you do have... Man, it's just better for me to move. Be annoying. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Get into cover! So he's gonna move partial and he's just gonna hide behind the rock. Oh god, there's an ATST hunting me. Alright, so Courtney's pulled his last trooper unit from the bag because he knew he had it. Alright, Courtney, what are you gonna do? So it's this trooper unit here in front of Vader.
So I'm activating this last trooper unit from the bag. They're going to dodge, and then they are going to shoot this unit back here.
Yep, so 5 white die. Here we go.
1.
Is it 1? Do you search it? Yeah,
I
you do.
searched again.
Alright. He just goes away with cover. We done.
Good job. Good job, Stormtrooper.
But I do take a suppression.
Stormtrooper aim.
No, you do hit me with suppression. So that is good for you.
Yeah, something.
It is something. It's not actually terrible. He just denied me an action. It's huge.
Until you.
Yeah. Alright, pulling from the bag. It is a trooper unit, which has to be this unit. Alright, so we're gonna rally. Nope. So we're taking that. I think we're just gonna return fire, to be honest.
Okay.
So
Heavy cover with a dodge.
So 4 black, 6 white. Because fuck you. The Z6 is better than a Stormtrooper unit. 2 for cover. You take 1. Oh, you dodge. And then you dodge. But you take a suppression, bitch.
Okay.
We're trading suppression tokens. Alright. Yeah, there you're up.
Has to rally. So I'm activating this unit here. And they rally. Good job, guys.
Nice.
Well, good job, dude. Sergeant.
Sergeant dude. So you get...
So, wow, I can make it all the way there. I didn't realise how big 2 was.
Well,
So I go to there.
You get to the edge, and then you...
And then I'm going to clamber down.
Don't die.
So let's roll. Is it red or white?
It's white, and if you hit the hit, you die? Yeah. Okay, so don't hit a hit.
Clambering down.
Nah, you're fine.
He goes to there.
Alright.
And that's his activation. Good job, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just gets it. He's doing it. He's doing it, fam.
He's going to get promoted, even though he's like...
Alright, so for my first action with the ATRT, I'm just doing a reverse to there. Well, it'll be a partial reverse. Reverse like that, landing on the cover, and then we're going to shoot 5 white at that guy. 5 white. 5 white. Not giving up cover because I'm in safe contact with the cover. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, but you take away, you still get cover.
Surge to crits. That's pretty obscene. You lose 1 for cover, so you get 4.
Don't like the odds.
Why is it?
Absolutely nothing.
Alright, he's gone. He's off the board.
He's done. Oh, my bikes are done.
He's out of here.
That's okay. Move. Yeah, I'll see moves. There we go. Ready? So I'm activating my last unit, being Vader. He's going to move. There. He's going to check range before. No, falls short, so he's going to move again.
Yep.
There.
No.
He gets his free dodge from 4 reflexes.
Yep.
And now he's going to Saber through those guys. It's 3 red dice.
Yep.
3. And pierce 3.
Cover.
Cover 1, 2 die.
2 die. And I take a suppression. I mean, I'm going to lose.
And he'll take it for now. And that's the end of Vader.
This trooper unit, we're going to try and rally. Which we do. Wait, yeah, semi-simple. Yeah, alright. Alright. Run, boys. We're going to double move from the unit leader. So we're gonna hide. We're gonna get in distance 1 of that motherfucker, and we're gonna hide. Alright. That's them. Alright, so we're gonna go with this trooper squad. They're gonna move. So they're just gonna move to there. So they're just gonna double move. So you get behind the Yep. Alright, so end of turn 2, I score this one because I'm the only trooper unit within range 1. Vader is just out of range, so we tie because we both have 1 trooper unit. And this one we also tie because we both have 1 just in range. So the current score is 1 to me, 0 to Courtney.
Alright, top turn 3, 1 point to Luke. This is what the board state looks like. These guys are chilling here. Vader's on the assault. Orders, go!
Alright, I have Return of the Jedi.
I have Master of Evil.
It's like I knew that shit was coming, man.
Maybe.
So we roll off. So red dice.
You roll.
I have it. Alright, so with Return of the Jedi, I have to assign Luke an order. He gets a dodge token when I issue him that order. I assign this damage to AT-RT in order, and then the land speeder over here. Alright, Courtney.
So I have to assign Vader one of these orders, so he gets a dodge token for that. I'll assign it to this trooper unit and the ATS team.
I can, so I'm going with the T-47 S-speeder, my compulsory. This gets me in your rear, and then we're going to aim and fire into that bad boy. Yep, so aim, fire. Wow. 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 What an absolute... Wow, I missed on 3 reds. Wow. Alright, cool. That's great. Alright, so all of those impacts to crits. That was some straight bullshit, Ken. I had to just fucking reroll reds. 3 of them. Couldn't even...
Well, well, at least that helps, eh?
Yeah, but I wanted more damage than that.
We're only going to get one more. I'll put that on the card.
Yep. Alright, that's the activation.
I'm activating the ATS team.
Yep.
My first action is going to be to aim.
Yep.
Now I'm going to split my fire.
Yep.
I'm going to fire the side gun at that guy there.
Yep.
Come on, fishing for crits.
So cover, because obviously I'm behind the fucking thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking I was going to use my aim, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
No. Jesus, I'm the worst person.
Nah, it's fine, take it.
Yeah.
Hey, pop.
I'm not dead though.
Not dead, not yet.
I'm close though. I'm really close.
Okay, and then I'm going to fire my big gun at the other ATRT.
Yep.
And I will aim. Wicked, and impact 3. So all of those go to crits.
Alright, give me 1 save, fickle white dice. Just 1.
Just 1.
Just 1.
Without a search.
Oh. Yep, boom. Boom.
At least something. And that's his activation.
Alright, so pulling from the bag, it has to be a trooper because the AT-RT just died. Yep, trooper. So we're going to activate this trooper unit. So, actually, don't want to activate. Shit. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. And then I was like, wait. But then I have to, like, clamber and risk death. So instead, I'm going to do this unit. So what they're going to do is they're going to aim and fire. So obviously you got heavy cover. So we're going to aim and fire. So 6 white dice.
What, shooting at Vader?
No, I'm not. Really not. So
He's so much closer to you though.
6 white dice, 2 black dice with an aim. That was pretty shit. Reroll 2. Wow, okay, make a save. Make a save. How you do? But you get a suppression. It's what you try and mollify yourself with when your dice are crap. That's 2 crap! From 2 activations, Ken. He just blew up a fucking AT-RT and my speeder was like...
I'm activating Darth Vader himself, so he's going to hand out some suppression to all of Luke's troopers.
Except for Luke. Luke is just out of it.
Actually, this is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes together.
Yeah, he's
Luke's out.
Yep.
That's handy.
Yep.
He also gets from 4th Reflexes a dodge.
Yep.
Now going to move. He's going to move to there.
Yep.
So he's then going to, using a free attack, Saber throw that way.
3 red.
2.
1.
Cover 1.
No.
And another suppression.
They're fine. They're okay.
They'll be fine. They're just miles away from it. And then for... You know what? We're just going to do this hilariously. No, I'm not. I have to spend dodges. He's going to move again.
Cool. Alright, cool. Just got better. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go with the ATRT. We're gonna do the. Is it a white die? Yeah, it's a white die. Alright, come on, make this. Because I'm damaged.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I just get one, so I'm just gonna shoot Vader. I don't care. I'm gonna die. What of it? Come on, lots of damage. Hey, alright, take 5 or 4, sorry.
So I'll dodge 2.
Can you spend more than 1 dodge token?
Yeah.
You can? Alright, cool.
And then I roll 2 with surges reflecting damage back. So I stop 1 and take 1.
Alright, but the good part is I burned all your dodge tokens, so I'll take that. That was a good activation.
Would have like 1 surge.
It was like it was dancing around it too, and I was like, don't you fucking hit. Don't you fucking hit. Don't you hit me.
That would have been hilarious. The ATRT blows up from Vader. Alright, the ball at
Troopers.
Yes. Activate this trooper unit. Recover. Hey! Yep. Awesome. That makes my actions really, really easy. I'm going to move. Yep. He's going to get my way. Cross to here.
Yep.
And these guys will come with.
Do you like not have line of sight anymore?
Well, I still have line of sight because I can do this.
How?
And I can still see these guys. Now, I'm actually in range of my grenades. So I'm going to throw concussion grenades at you.
Okay.
Which I have 5.
Alright, yep. Sure.
4.
Cool. It's alright, the dice got a little reward. With 1.
And also another...
Yeah, I get it. Alright, so we know people are ridiculous, like based off our Armada videos, so we just want to acknowledge, we realized afterwards obviously, so you draw a line of sight from the trooper's head, so like, even though there's a gap underneath, which any like reasonable common sense person would be like, hey, I'm going to roll a grenade under, or shoot under. According to the rules, you wouldn't have line of sight because the model literally just looks straight into like the wall and can't see low enough down to see the face. We'd already rolled dice, I'm going to shoot at him based off that, so like we're acknowledging it, but we're moving on. Do you want to do that? Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, so I'm going to go with Luke. Luke, with Return of the Jedi, clears a suppression of any trooper unit within range 3. I'm then going to move 2, and then charge Vader. And 6 black, coming at you. Take 4 saves. And this is why I'm glad I cleared your dodge token.
Because of that. I saved 3.
You saved 3, so you take 1. Alright. And that's my activation.
In this trooper unit, I've got 2 trooper units left in the bag, so that's...
Yeah. You just pull and pick.
Yeah. He's going to move to there.
Yep.
And the rest of the boys are going to come with.
Yep.
And then I am going to shoot at
That unit?
this unit over here.
Yep, 4 white. Hey.
Hey, whiff.
Good
Not
stuff,
even
boys.
a suppression on there.
Alright.
Not a hit. Oh, wow.
Alright, so I'm going to go with a trooper unit. I'm going to go with this trooper unit. We're going to go. We're going to move. We're going to shoot this guy. Are we in range 1? No, we will not be. So 2 black, 6 white. You got no cover. Take 3. And he goes down. He goes down. Which means it's all me now.
Yep.
Alright, so we're going this troop unit. So per what we said earlier about like tit for tat, I'm going to activate. I'm going to rally. For 1. That's good, because that means I will clear it at the end of the round. So we're still obviously down in activation because of suppression, so we're just going to roll grenade. Frag out! We're going to roll grenades underneath. Which is great because it makes all these white dice ignore your cover. So watch there be like a million hits.
What's that black in there for?
I got one guy. I got one other guy.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
the
actual guy throwing the grenades.
Yeah. All right.
And the guy spraying and praying.
You take 1. It was good. It was a good effort.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, kill 1.
We got
and a suppression.
It's more about the suppression, even though you're going to clear it.
You got anything else? Yes.
And then last but not least, this trooper unit. So they're going to rally for nothing. So they're going to stay where they are then, because they only have 1 activation. They're going to shoot these guys. They obviously have heavy cover. So we got 4 black and 6 white. Wow, alright, so you take 3 because I got 3 crits.
No trouble for that.
I did have 2 extra hits, but and you knocked them off.
Anyway.
But you get suppressed,
yep.
which you'll clear. Alright, and then we might as well do the end of the round. So end of the round, clear a suppression, clear a suppression, clear a suppression.
Yep, I clear suppression there.
Alright, and then turn 4.
And that dodge token goes away.
Yep, turn 4 passes to you.
Alright, this is turn 4 and this is the board state.
You can't get any of the X-Wing ones, the small ones.
That's fine.
Orders, go!
Turn 4, Son of Skywalker.
Flankable.
Roll it. You're the roll.
Hey, I get to go first.
Alright. Hey. What's
Funny
up?
about that.
What's up?
Vader first. With 4 reflexes, I get a free dodge. I am going to aim. And now I'm going to beat on
Your son?
Yes. You're meant to PS, isn't it? And aim.
Yep.
4.
Alright, 4 saves.
No surge because you don't have dodge.
Yep, so I take 3. If I could roll better, that'd be great. Are you going to take a wound?
I'm going to take a wound, put
That back in your bag.
in the bag.
Alright, here we go. So, we're gonna obviously go with Luke. Don't want to risk this bullshit. We're gonna take a dodge token. Gonna take a dodge.
Dodge or aim?
We'll take a dodge.
Alright, might be able to finish.
So then we're gonna attack for our second.
Deflect, not melee.
Alright, so you take 3.
Dodge.
Yep.
So 2 and a surge. Come on. Nope, I stopped 1.
So you take 1, and then I'm gonna do that again. You know it only deflects when it's a ranged attack, right? Like in terms of giving me damage. It's still like.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you've spent that.
Yep.
So you no longer have the dodge.
No one actually realised that, but it was the extra defense.
Yeah.
Oh, you get your second attack.
Yeah, second attack. And I crit. Surge to crit. Come on.
Oh, is that from the card?
No, it's from Luke. You surge to crit for on attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
So take 5. Just whiff a bunch of these. That'd be great.
I'm missing one more die.
Take 1. Presumably I stole it. Ooh,
Oh,
he
that's
dies.
5.
Oh, there goes Vader.
Did you spend a dodge?
And he spent the dodge the previous attack. Oh, that's rough.
I'm gonna elect a commander now.
Does he do that now?
Yep.
Elect a commander. Promoted.
Yep, well, I got no choices, so I'm pulling from the bag. Let's see what I get. Trooper unit. So it has to be these guys, because they're now my commander. So I'm going to shoot those guys over there.
You're gonna aim and shoot.
Yes, I'm going to aim and shoot.
4 white with 3 rerolls.
Which I desperately need.
Oof. And, and cover. Oof. But I do take a suppression. They're super fucking suppressed. Alright,
If I pull another trooper, I get the trooper.
pulling from the bag, gonna pull a trooper. We're gonna go with this trooper unit and get them the fuck out of the way of that ATST. So they're gonna, oh, that's not the Intercept, that's the Z6. They're gonna move, and then they're going to move again. So they're gonna move. It's pretty much that. So getting the majority behind cover. The unit leader in range 1. Nice. They saw that ATST, Courtney, and they were like, oh fuck no, oh fuck, oh fuck no, oh fuck.
Pulling from the bag, let's see what I pull. I pull troopers, I have no more troopers.
So you draw again?
So I draw again.
Yep.
I pull my commander, which is the Stormtrooper unit.
Yep. Yeah, you can.
Yep, okay, so I'm going with my new commander unit. I'm going to dodge.
Yeah.
And then roll grenades through the hole again.
Frag out.
Surge to hit.
Oh, you
because I'm a
surged.
Stormtrooper.
Oh,
Take
fucking
3. And you search the defense, but it still kills you.
I die.
Hey! Got a unit off the board.
Kenny pulling from the bag. I got a trooper unit. Take this trooper unit. They're going to try and rally, which they don't. So they're just going to try and shoot you again. So you got heavy cover. 6 white, 3 black. 3 black, 4 black. 3 white, 4 black. 3, but they're all crits. That's
unfortunate.
That is mean. You lose 1. And you take a suppression.
It actually matters now because.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. I'm activating my last unit, the ATST. He's going to aim and he's going to split fire again.
Yep.
I'm going to put the side cannon into that ATRT.
Yep.
Hoping for a couple crits here. Cover.
You still get 1 through, and then it would come down to white dice.
Yep. So I get 2 through, don't I?
Heavy. Oh yeah.
Light for vehicles. So 2. Impact 2. So 2.
Yep.
That's the best call.
That is the best call.
And 1 miss. Yeah. All I needed.
Well, it's 2. Yeah. Boom.
And now I am going to shoot with the big cannon at those guys at the back there.
Yep.
With aim.
Yep.
I'm going to reroll that one and that one.
Yep.
And so heavy cover.
So 2. Hey look, I have 2 dice already.
Convenient.
Nope, 2
and 2 more die and another suppression.
So that's less of a problem for me because Luke's right there. Alright, so I'm pulling from the bag and I've pulled a trooper unit, which has to be either this one. No, it has to be this one. Yeah, because that trooper unit just died. So we just want to mention, because we like to do this as we realize we've gotten rules wrong, and I like to catch people out that immediately pause the video and comment and say, you got this wrong. We realized that the side cannon is only impact 1 rather than 2, but I still would have had to make 2 saves, so then I had light cover, and I failed both in any case, so it's dead.
You've only had to make 1 save.
No, but I failed. I failed both. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. Alright, so we're going with this trip. We're going this trip unit. They're going to try and rally. No, we're learning range of Luke. And what's up? 2, yeah. So they're still not great. They got 1. Everything is shot, so they're just gonna fuck it. They're just gonna shoot you, because why not? 6 white. And
A black.
A black. For 1, but it's a crit, so you have to take it. And he kills him, and you get a suppression. Go Z6, go! There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Alright, so compulsory, going with the speed as my last unit. Compulsory move to here. I'm gonna have a look. These jerks are behind. Yeah, fuck it. Let's hit those jerks. Let's make it cover.
Range 3.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's right. Why do you have a range 4 ruler out? Let's go.
I actually.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, I got you. Shut up.
Okay.
So 3 red.
So is aim and shoot or just shoot?
That's why I shot him at the Yankee up.
I will. You know what? No, I'm gonna recover. So I refresh. Yeah.
No, man.
I'm gonna recover. So I refresh wedge, and then I'm gonna shoot at those jerks behind there. So 3 red, 3 black. Take 5.
Yeah, that would kill him.
Yep. Just. There you go down.
Need anything else?
Yeah, it's just like. Alright.
Yeah, great.
End of round, loses a suppression, gets rid of the dodge. That's the only token stuff to clear. I score this one. I'm the only one within range 1. We tie on this because we're both just within range 1. And then I score this one. So the score is currently 3-0. My favour.
Alright, this is the start of turn 5. 3 points towards Luke, nothing towards Courtney so far. This is the board state. Let's go.
I've pushed.
Ambush. Go first.
Yep.
And it really doesn't matter who I put it down as.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, so battle meditation out to them, and then I'm going to assign to Luke.
Yep. So I'm staying with my ATST. So he's going to pivot.
Oh boy. Those dudes are like, oh crap! Oh crap!
These guys.
Are you 8? Oh, you pivoted. Yeah.
Pivoted.
When you have like a side.
Yeah, that's including it.
Oh, that's including.
No surge. 4.
Heavy cover. Right, I'm right here. Heavy cover. So 2. All right. Well, I can't die. But I come really close.
There you go.
And then I take a suppression.
Yeah. Which would be relevant if I could shoot him again.
So I'm going to go with Luke because I just found out how jump works. So I'm going to jump. He goes bang and comes down, and then he's like, "Hello there, you're the new leaders, I hear." And he's going to charge into them. 6 black. He's going to eat your shit.
Let's see if they're there at the end of the.
6 black. That's 7 black. Let's not roll 7.
Captain will be there and he'll kill Luke.
Yeah.
Why? Not my doing. You know.
Search to crit, and what have we got? Pierce 2. So
I might survive.
you might, yeah. So roll 5.
Unlikely.
Roll 5.
You stole mine. I need a red dice.
You need a red dice? I got you.
So here's me needing pretty much to roll 5.
Yeah. You need
5
to roll.
shields. 4.
And then
And then they get cancelled, so I lose 3.
hey, you're still on the board. And then you take a suppression, right?
No.
You don't? Yeah, it's only range. Yeah. All right.
I'm going with my leader. He doesn't really have, well, any choices whatsoever. So I'm going to aim and then punch.
All right.
Cocked. Hit.
Saved it.
That's all you.
All right, so we're going to go with this troop unit because I'm pulling from the bag. They're all troopers. We're going to try and rally. We don't. They're just going to move into the terrain. They're hiding in the woods. All right. We're going to then come across to this one. They're going to try and rally. They don't. They're going to stay where they are. I'm definitely not going to be in range of anything, I don't think. Nope. So they're going to move and move behind this cover. Alright, and then my last trooper unit over here, he's going to try and rally. He does! What a hero! He's going to... He's already touching the thing. So... He's going to spin, he's going to be like, I've got your number, ATST, and he's going to aim and fire. No? Alright. Try again. No, so you ignore it. Please help.
Oh, you were aiming, yeah.
I was aiming, I was trying to get a crit.
Yeah, I'm like, that's trying to do. Yeah, he recovered, by the way. Remember?
Oh, he did, yeah, he did. Yeah, you're
Not
right.
that it makes any difference that you lose it at the end of the turn, which is right now. Oh, no, so you spin. Yeah.
Alright, and then last but not least, I'm going to go with my speeder. So my speeder is going to do its compulsory. So I'm going to exhaust wedge. And I'm going to do a pivot as my first action. Let's go like that. And then we're going to shoot you in the red. 6 red. Oh, 6 red. I wish 6 red. 3 red, 3 black. In your rear. Impact 4 because impact 3 plus your weak point.
Yep.
So they all convert. But that, I don't have any defensive surge. Come on, there you go. Offensive, sorry. So you take 4. Yep. Saves.
I do have a defensive surge, so 3.
Take 3.
Lets you...
Alright, turn 6 is the board state. 3 points to Luke, none from Courtney. The trooper guys there. Luke and the final commander, ATST, airspeeder. 1 trooper sergeant over there. And the last bunch of troopers. Let's go.
I have ambush. Push. Alright. Well, I'm going to assign it to the speeder. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to go with my speeder first. I know, who would have seen this depraved act coming? So, I'm going to compulsory. Come on. Oh, look at that. Right behind you. So we're going to aim, and then we're going to fire. 3 red, 3 black. That's more like it. So I've got impact 4, so we might as well reroll. They're pretty much the exact same, so I'll reroll the red just for the principle.
Because that happens.
Because that happens. So roll 5, yeah. Because they all convert, those 4 hits convert to... I was just trying to explain to the people watching. Hey,
I'll take 1.
yeah. How many wounds are you on?
7.
Oh, you don't even get damage? That's bullshit.
That is absolutely correct. I do not get 1.
That's bullshit. I believe you just rolled 4 fucking saves out of 5.
Oh wow! I've got 2 models on the field.
It's called drama. It's drama. Anyway, alright, yep, you're up.
TST, he's going to pivot so that I can get arc on both.
Yep.
They in range 3. No. Okay, so I'm going to put my side gun into this guy here.
Yep. Do you offensively surge? No.
No, I do not. So absolutely not. And then my big gun into them.
I mean, you can shoot your big gun. You still got. Do you have to?
Yeah, it would all be. I'd have to declare it all together if I'm shooting on target because it affects it for suppression.
Right.
Which, by the way, still big gun. Oh, that's a bit better.
So lose 2, take 3. All right, it's fickle white die. Here we go.
With a surge.
Oh, 1.
Save 1.
Save 1. A lot of troopers died. Alright. We're going to go with Luke. He's going to finish the job. 6 black. He's going to aim. 6 black. Crit. Aim. Alright. Well, he's dead.
PS2.
Yeah, PS2. Alright, so that kills him, and then the rest of the game is going to be...
So I don't think you get suppression there.
Oh yeah, I got a suppression. Yes, but the only important thing, this one, so he's going to activate...
It actually doesn't matter because I've got absolutely nothing in claim.
Well, he's going to move anyway. He's going to move up, score those, and that is
2-4, so it's 9-0.
GG there. Alright, so at the end of the game, the Desert Rats on the Ice World were successful in intercepting the transmission. They only missed 1 or 2 key bits of information, but they got the majority of it with 9 tokens to 0. It was really well done. First good outing. Let's do the wrap. Alright, so we're here for the wrap up. This was our first battle report, so I want to give a big thanks to Veteran Captain Courtney. It was a really big ask to come on first. And I had a great time. I know obviously some of your roles prevented you from having a truly great time, but we'll get to that.
I think it's more the defensive roles there.
Yeah. But yeah, so truthfully, this is about my 4th game of Legion, and I think I'm starting to pick up the tactical nuances of it and the strategic nuance, and I really, really like it. I really like what I really like is the mission system and how you play an active part in sort of setting up like what the deployment's going to be and what the conditions are going to be like and what the objective is, because there's so much decision making going on there, and if you make the wrong choice, like it'll screw you. Like I definitely had some in the tournament over the weekend where I was like, wow, I really fucked that up, and that definitely cost me the game from the start. So I really like that. I like that the objectives are what is most important.
Yeah, it's definitely not about what you kill.
Yeah, like unless you tie on objectives, but then who cares? It's going
to be such a close game, you're not going to care.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, as is tradition from the other side of the channel, what do you want to talk about? Loser talks first. What would you do different? Or like, do you think it was the list or the objective or like the play choices?
Yeah, I think it was my play choices.
Okay.
I think I went a bit too heavy in the middle.
Yeah.
And then I was like blocked by this and went, oh, how do I get around it?
Right. Okay.
I think that really slowed me down.
Yeah. Well, I think being aggressive as you were with your speeder bikes left them, and without support, left them really vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think if they had gotten one really good round, or like a 1.5 really good rounds of shooting into my troopers, like especially like this one that was here, if that had been,
held them back a turn.
Yeah, if you held them back a turn, like you could have rolled up and you had the enfilade position on my troopers here. I think that would have been very bad for me, and that's why like when they were coming down the flanks, I was like, they need to die. They're number one priority.
Yeah. Once they were gone, it was a really uphill battle from there.
Yeah.
Because it also had firepower.
Yeah, and not only that, it limited where you were on the battlefield. Like suddenly your wings were gone, and you're only in the center.
Yeah. I think I need to slow down with them.
But then that's like easy to say in hindsight as well. Like
especially when you're still learning. Like I've only played like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, exactly, right.
So you don't get good at a game until probably 100 games.
Right.
Especially one with so many choices.
No, that's it. And like I think so spoilers, like we both played a lot of Armada, and I think and other like miniature games. And I think the general strategy and ideas of gaming allows you to jump in a bit better. But there's still like every game's different, and there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, the learning curve's still there. You just start that little bit higher up on it, and then you'll learn it all anyway.
And I really do think one of the other big aspects I really like is it's so huge and vital, I think, and it's a lot easier to do now because we know exactly what our opponent's cards are, but I think it's so vital to like correctly call like that turn when you deployed Master of Evil. I was like, I feel like he's going to do this because he's in range. And I was like, I need
do it now.
I was like, I need Return of the Jedi. Whereas if I timed that incorrectly and I didn't have suppression on my dudes, like big whoop, and then you come in and Master of Evil me and be like, stop, that sucks real bad.
Then all you guys are
hopefully run. And I think that's such a big thing. And I'm really excited to see more leaders come out, because then I think that'll be probably the most challenging part about facing a double leader list is which cards do they have? Like, what are they?
That's actually a question that I actually had before the game started. Is are those cards public knowledge at a tournament? So
I mean,
do you reveal them at the same time? As like in Armada, you would reveal objectives after first and second have been determined, or I think is it pre-game? Is it part of your list? Because
I think currently it's you can check like the discard, but you don't get to see it pre-game.
Okay.
But then again, like they haven't also released any official tournament rules. Yeah. So like what we say could be like completely. They roll out like, hey, you show your opponent.
Yeah, the only reason I'm saying that is because with the new leader cards, when they come out and you're running a double leader list, you could cheat and have 3 1-pip cards, or have 3-pip cards.
But I think
You know what I mean? So, or not have standing orders.
Well, I mean, don't be a jerk,
So,
Courtney.
yeah, but it's not in accordance with rules. So it's like,
Yeah.
how did your opponent check that you haven't got 3 1-pips before you play?
Right. I think I get.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I think that
Yeah.
would fall on the tournament organizer. Like even if it's
Yeah.
secret, they would check it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's like a small
Yeah, that's a
sidetrack.
thing.
Some of the really big things, and I think it helped that the majority of the models on the board were painted.
Yeah.
And God, it looks nice. It's
does.
such a
It
beautiful,
does. Especially
looking-
when the bikes are gone. So,
Yeah, no, like
yeah, all I'm working on at the moment.
I think you got some sweet terrain. The miniatures look great. It's such a cinematic game.
Yeah.
Screw you, Nick. Get out of this. It's really fun.
Yeah, it is. It is a really fun game.
I will say, and I feel like you'll be in agreement here. This will sound like such a classic gamer grab. Like, this is what my old thing did better, right?
Yeah.
I definitely do prefer Armada's defense token system, just because it reduces the variability. Like having that double variability of attack dice and defense dice.
Yeah.
Does add up. Like,
Yeah, it does.
Because
And it can swing against you.
really hard, right?
Really hard,
Like
yeah.
I mean, like that Vader one showed it. I rolled hot, you rolled cold. Dead Vader.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that and you're attacking twice in the 1
Yeah. Let's. I mean,
that's a pretty big break from like the basic game rules of
Yeah,
1
true.
attack per activation.
No,
Where
definitely.
Vader can't do that and has to sacrifice a wound to even have an
Yeah,
opportunity
no,
at it. You see, and he's worth a lot more points. Than
No, I get it. I mean, like, and there's a lot of.
Yeah, there's a lot of things there where we haven't really seen the full game because we're only 1 week in.
Yeah,
There's other
that's
leaders
it.
to come out and units that will probably help counter Luke being the ability to just jump over a
Well,
piece of
and I
terrain
think-
and just cut someone down.
I think the other thing as well with that is that right now he's the only leader, so of course
Yeah.
you're going to use Luke, right? Whereas once like Leia and Han come in, even if you're not running like a double leader list, you might just say, hey, I'm just going to sub out Luke and then take like an extra trooper unit,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Or on the Imperial side, you're not going to take Vader, you'll take
Veers
Veers
and-
and potentially 2
Yes,
ATSTs.
right, exactly. So again, it's
Yeah.
like we're at the baby step, right?
Yeah.
Of our pool is limited, and what we can do is
Yeah,
pretty
there's
limited.
like a handful of options.
Yeah, exactly,
So,
right.
yeah.
But even then, it's really solid. It's a really solid
It
base.
is. It is a good platform to build on.
Oh,
with
definitely.
New waves and new
Well,
rules and new
and
stuff that come
I
out.
think one of the main things. So they just today they just announced the next sort of like escalation, like the next operation. So for like the organized play campaign.
Oh, yep.
And what I really like with that is that they showed that you can get. Now I don't know if they'll carry over to tournaments, but in those operations they add in new deployments
Oh, yep.
and new mission types. And I think that's such an amazing way to open up the game, right? Like,
Yeah.
like for me, that's the real meat and potatoes of this game in terms of the strategic
Objectives.
choices, is the objectives and the battlefields and the deployments.
And we're getting some more when the
terrain drops, right?
There's new deployment and new mission in there, I think.
Yeah, and so that's what I mean. That, like for me,
Yeah.
because that's the real meat. The fact that they can release those really easily is great, and because they can release them, like steady drip
Yeah.
of them, the game is constantly changing, and you're like, oh man, like what's going to come out now?
Yeah, it's not going to go stagnant like other games or get this crazy meta where this one particular combo of units is going
Right.
to just wipe everyone off the board.
Well,
and
and
even if they do wipe everyone off the board, why not win?
Yeah, exactly.
So-
And that's what we hope for. Really, really great time. Thank you, Game 1. You're in Game 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Intel Absolute.
And Engineering Captain Courtney?
So we'll see you next time, Commanders. This is Master of the Force signing out.